Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I sat down and thought, hey, you know what, I've changed the way I do my eyebrows. Why don't I show you guys how I do my eyebrows now? Using pretty much the same product as before, but a slightly different technique. And then I went to do my eye makeup and I didn't know what I was going to do, so I just started picking random things out of my drawers. And this happened, so I thought, why not record this as well at the same time. So I hope you guys like it, and if you'd like to see how I created this look, stay tuned. And also, I may as well say right now, if you so happen to notice how majestic my highlight is, it is because of this. It is because of this. Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kits. I'll link it down below. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to show you one thing really quickly. Okay. I don't even need to say more, okay? I'll leave the link down below for you, and you can go and have a look. Yeah, hope you like this look. Okay, so I've slightly changed how I do my eyebrows, and I'm going to show you how I do them now. I think before I used the same kind of product, but I used to go in quite heavy. So first thing I do is, I've obviously got this eyebrow finished and this eyebrow not. I'm going to comb through my brow hairs with a spoolie. So this is just on the end of an Anastasia brush that I like to use. Just like that. Okay, now I've got my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. And I think this brush has made a big difference, to be honest. It's an Anastasia number 7 brush. It's like the dual ended brush, and I think it's like sable fibres, but it's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I like it a lot. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit of the dip brow on my brush, and I'm going to fill out the end of my brow first. So I'm going to kind of over exaggerate my arch as well. Okay, I think one of the key points to this product is just using a tiny bit at a time. You don't need much of that product at all. Have a play around, make sure that the product's nice and full the whole way through the end of the brow. Make sure there's no bits missing. Don't worry about your brow being too neat at the moment, because I still like to carve out my brows with concealer. So yeah. So I would leave the end of the brow there, and now the biggest change to my brows now is I used to fill in the front quite a lot. Now all I do is this. So I get whatever's left over on my brush, and I just kinda draw a line under my brow here. And then I just fill in the little naked bits, the bits with no hair growing. And then I just kind of connect it at the top. Just like that. I think this is a really nice way to get, obviously, a sculpted brow, but the front being that natural, I think makes it look so much better. Obviously, I'll probably change my mind in about 2 months and hate these, but right now I'm digging it. Once your brow is mostly filled in, I take the dip brow and I put it away. We don't need that anymore. Now what I'm going to use is MAC. This is the Studio Finish Concealer in NW20. I don't use that much MAC, to be honest, but I was in the counter a couple months ago, and one of the girls in there who was working, her brows were amazing, and I asked what she sculpted them out with, and she said this, so I bought it. She looks incredible. And all I'm going to do now is carve out my brows the entire way underneath, so we'll do that first. And I'm just using a Zoeva brow line brush. Now I'm going to get another little bit of product, and then I'm going to carve out the top of my brow, but I'm going to start around here and just do the tail. Once you've done that, I'm going to grab my Zoeva concealer buffer brush and I'm just going to blend that out. Okay, sufficiently carved out. And then just to finish off, I'm going to use the Benefit Gimme Brow. This is a product that I've been using quite a lot recently. I really like it. And I'm just going to go through the end of my brow first, just to get rid of most of that product on there. This slightly tints the hairs as well, but it just makes them look really nice and neat and tidy. And then I'm going to use whatever left's on the brush, and I'm just going to comb these hairs upright. Like so. Let's move on to eyes. So I'm going to grab my Layin Low Paint Pot. I don't really use soft ochre or painterly anymore. I just much prefer this tone. You'll see it as soon as it goes on. And I'm just going to use a layer of that all over the lid. I just think this is a lot peachier, so for me, who I've got quite sallow skin obviously, the pigmentation I get on my lid is really purple, so that this colour really lifts that. I'm just going to use it underneath my eye as well. Yeah, I really do prefer this to soft ochre. Obviously if I was doing a really light eye makeup, soft ochre would be nice, but I like this a lot. I'm going to just get a big fluffy brush. This is a Morphe MB23, and I'm using, for my eyeballs, I'm using the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar, and the colours I'm going to be using are this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one. Most of it. So I'm going to go in with the lightest shade first. This is Coconut Cream, and it's just something to mattify everything down. So I'm just using the big fluffy brush. Oh my god, every time I use this I cannot believe how good it smells. So nice. Yeah, so I'm just buffing that light matte colour all over so it mattifies everything down. Just makes everything easier to blend, I feel. And then I'm going to go in with Peanut Butter, which is like a really warm brown colour. And I'm going to just go on the top, just in my crease. And then I'm wiping away excess product, and I'm just going to blend that out into the concealer so there's no lines. Building that colour up bit by bit, using side to side motions and then little circular motions when I want to blend it upwards. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my brush. No, I'm not. I'm lying. Now I'm going to go in with the colour Truffled, which is like a darker matte brown, still quite warm though. And I'm just going to go in the crease again. Building up that colour. Now I'm wiping off the excess on my pyjama bottoms. And then I'm just going to blend that out again. I'm just kind of using the side of the brush just to diffuse any lines. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with my favourite brush of all time. It is a Zoeva 224 brush, Luxe Defined Crease. And I'm going to go in with that dark brown shade again, a little bit heavier. So I'm just kind of going to go in right in the crease, in the outer crease. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, let's start doing underneath the eye now. I'm going to go and grab another eyeshadow. This is Illamasqua eyeshadow in Intense. I don't know if this is discontinued actually, but Illamasqua are really good for any kind of bright colours that you're looking for. And I'm just going to use an eyeshadow brush to buff that under my eyeball. Oh, no wonder I couldn't see. Flipping mirror protector. Oh, it's like getting laser eye surgery. I've got tinnitus going on so bad right now. This year. Okay, once I've got that colour on, I'm going to switch over to my favourite ever brush again, and we're going to go in with the shade Blueberry Swirl, which is literally the only blue shadow in this palette. Get a bit of that. And this just makes it really nice and kind of shimmery. Holy. Okay, so see if you do this by accident, I just grab my concealer buffing brush and kind of buff it away a bit. Thank God that worked, by the way. I didn't think that was going to happen for me there. Okay, back in my Blueberry Swirl. Nice. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the new Makeup Geek Full Spectrum pencil. This is Pencil in Ocean. And I'm going to put that right in my waterline. And I'm bringing it slightly further down as well. Wow. That is really nice. And I'm not going to lie to you now, I've had it in this waterline for about an hour because I obviously made a snack before I filmed this side. And it's not moved at all. Good. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm going to grab just any other fluffy brush and I'm just going to slightly darken the corner of my eye. So I'm mixing the warm shade of brown and the darker shade of brown. And I'm just going to pop that right on in there. Good. Okay, now for something pretty exciting. This is the Dose of Colours Eyedeal Duo. So it comes with pigment underneath and then you've got a primer on top. So obviously Sam had these, so I bought these. And I'm really not disappointed at all, they're amazing. So I've got the eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to pop the primer on where I'm going to put the pigment. Even the primer though, look at that. Stunning. I hope you're happy that I'm recording, by the way. Okay, so I'm just popping that pigment on. It's pretty creamy so you can kind of blend it out as you're going. And now I'm just going to close that. You turn it and there we go. It's pretty messy, I'm not going to lie, but I just use whatever's left on the top. So I'm just going to grab that with the other side of my brush and put it on. This is the shade Disco. And then I'm going to kind of dust excess off my hand. And then I'm just going to kind of use the side of this brush to blend that out. I feel like this is sparklier than this side. Maybe I put more care and attention to it. Okay, so I'm just going to use the side of this brush just to... YOLO, whatever. Now I'm going to grab the Tarte Precision Liner. This is like a felt tip I am obsessed with. And I'm just going to do a line on top of my eye for my lashes. Ah, what a mess. I guess that's going on the pyjama bottoms as well. Now all that's left to do is put on some mascara and lashes, and I'm going to do that off camera because we all know how to do that. And that's the finished look. Okay guys, that is the finished look. I hope you liked it. That is basically what happens to me every morning. I sit down and something happens on my face. Let me know what ideas you have for more videos in the comments below. Subscribe if you've not already, because why wouldn't you? Because why wouldn't you want to be part of this fam? And I will see you next time. Bye!